President Trump is sitting down at this moment with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. The Trump tariffs have impacted people around the world, but last night at the state dinner, the King struck a positive, hopeful tone about today's talks.
The United Kingdom was your partner in the first trade deal of your administration, Mr. President, bringing jobs and growth to both our countries. And no doubt we can go even further as we build this new era of our partnership.
CBS News senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe is traveling with the president and joins us now with more. Good morning, Ed. So what is at stake for today's meeting between President Trump and the UK Prime Minister? Because they are not politically aligned necessarily.
No, they're not, Errol. In many ways, they are at polar opposite ends of the ideological spectrums, but they're both eager to iron out the final details of trade agreements between the two countries. Remember, this entire trip was prompted in February by an unprecedented invitation from the King to come to the UK for a second state visit. No other world leaders ever received two state visits to this country, but it was designed to ensure that the trade deal would get cut, and it was the first one announced by the White House under the new Trump tariffs. And we are expecting to hear a little more today about ongoing announcements from various tech firms across the United States who are planning to now invest tens of billions of dollars in British artificial intelligence, quantum computing, nuclear energy technology. Yes, and we'll also likely hear more today about the wars in Gaza and Ukraine, as those remain big issues that both leaders are struggling to deal with as the world tries to figure out how to draw those two conflicts to an end.
And Ed, last night, King Charles and President Trump both highlighted this special relationship, and you know full well, as anyone does who has followed the president, that Donald Trump loves to be flattered. He is susceptible to flattery. So, at this stage, is Mr. Trump getting what he wants out of this trip?
He sure seems to be, Errol, because, as you said, this is something he has relished. He's talked about his first state visit in 2019. Ever since it happened, has maintained close ties to the King, at least closer than most, and certainly closer than other former presidents, and was quite excited to get back here for the trip. We haven't heard extended comments from the president quite yet about how it all went last night, but he seemed rather pleased when he was spotted and said in his remarks last night that he was touched by the invitation. We will hopefully get a chance to hear more from him in the coming hours as he's set to hold a news conference here with the British Prime Minister at the Chequers estate. This is the country estate of whoever serves as British Prime Minister, in essence, their Camp David. And he's been here before. He was here during his first state visit. Other presidents have been here as well. But after that, then he heads back to the United States this afternoon for a full slate of things through the weekend, including attending the funeral of Charlie Kirk Sunday in Arizona.
All right, Ed O'Keefe with the latest there for us out of England. Ed, thank you.